Hello YouTube, it's WW2 here, bringing you today my final Call of Duty World War II beta impressions. So I played a ton of this game yesterday, I played a little bit today. I'm kind of just giving you guys the rundown on what my final thoughts are. I'm going to reflect on my previous video and tell you guys what I expect from the game here in the future. So in the background, the gameplay is just some sniper montages, because sniping in this game I felt was very powerful. I felt like it was really easy to be good with a sniper in this game, which isn't necessarily a good thing. It's good for me, but you know, not for everybody at the end of my scope. So anyway, let's get to the video. So first things first, if you guys haven't checked out my first beta video, go check that out so you can get an idea of how I felt before I came out with this one. I'm not going to do a whole recap of that. But also, if you like my content, you want more of it, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also drop a like and a comment if you want to have a discussion. So anyway, has my opinion changed about this beta? Maybe a little bit. I don't think a ton. I think I might add a few more details into it, more than I added before. I'll explain what I'm talking about. So I played a lot more war mode. That's pretty much all I played since that video went up, and I do like war mode. I think it's pretty fun. I can see a few issues with it. As far as the map that we got, it really plays heavy into snipers. So as soon as people figure that out, I think it's just going to be totally unfair for the attacking team, because there are so many sniper alleys where you can just snipe all day and no one is going to make you pay. Holy shit, that rhymed. But anyway, so that leads me into my main point. My biggest thing is the guns, and this is something that they can change in time for the next beta. All of the guns feel like pebble shooters. I don't feel like any of the guns feel good except for the sniping. The sniping is like Modern Warfare 2 level, and the rest of the guns are like playing Black Ops 1 with Uzis and Mac 11s only. Like, they don't do shit. Except for the shotguns. The shotguns have that incendiary shell shit, which gives them a lot of kills that they wouldn't otherwise get, and then you mix that with the small maps and you've got a recipe for chaos. So the guns I'm not too worked up about, because they can actually change that in time for the next beta. The thing I'm really upset about though is the maps. I do not like these maps. I made that clear in the first one. I played some more. I hate the maps. They're so small. It's like playing TDM on Battlefield 1. Nobody does it and nobody has a good time doing it. But I'm sure there are people that are enjoying the hell out of these maps. They really like them. Okay, great. Wonderful for you. I think a lot of it is the hype train, and I think once that kind of cools down and, you know, simmers down a little bit, I think people aren't going to like these maps as much. That's my prediction. So you just looked into the crystal ball of Dom, and that's what I'm predicting. You know, a lot of my grievances, they are pretty standard. There's something that the developers can do about it, you know, in a week. Like the server issues, I think you know, I had a lot of connectivity problems. I'm sure, you know, there's a ton of people playing, so that's probably why. I also had, you know, it took a long time to get into a lobby. So you just finished the match, you're waiting for the next one to start. It takes forever. They can cut down that down pretty easy. But then my next main grievance that I actually didn't mention in the first video, I recently thought of this, is the lack of content as far as multiplayer goes. So what I mean by that, you know, everybody's gonna be like, hey, it's a beta, you know, they don't have the full content yet, you know, hold on, man. And it's like, I know, but listen to what I'm talking about for a second. So I'm not complaining about lack of guns or anything like that. That would be stupid. You know, it is a beta. I'm complaining about the time period at this moment. I think they went too far back. I don't feel like there's enough creativity that they can do with the content to keep people entertained. And what really worries me about this is I'm afraid that we've seen these games before. We played them so much. Is there anything new that we don't know about? Is there any new tacticals, any new equipment, any new claymores or whatever that are going to make the game interesting? At least with Black Ops 1, you know, what was that, Vietnam War era, something like that? They could have thermal sights, they had the jammers, they had those grenades that you would throw that would simulate enemy gunfire. They had a lot of options, and they have that in other Call of Duties as well. You have those options. What are they going to bring in this game that's fresh? That's something that we haven't played before. If anything, this feels like a send-off game. It feels like, hey guys, this should be the last game that we're making, so enjoy the nostalgia. That's honestly how I think they should market this game, because I think this game made me realize that Call of Duty is kind of dead. Maybe we should move on from it. They've had 3 years now, maybe soon to be 4 if they don't surprise the hell out of me with this game at launch. That they haven't innovated in the right direction, that they haven't kept my attention. So if this Call of Duty doesn't work out for me, I think I'm going to be done with COD. I think a lot of other people are going to be done with COD as well. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I'm going to pick this up, but I think it's a reasonable thing to be worried about the content and about what they're going to bring. I think that's a legitimate argument. And, you know, by all means, that wouldn't be a sad thing. I think that would be a good thing. So then, now our focus will be taken off of Call of Duty. We can look at other games. We can open up the market for better shooters, more of them. So it kind of be the beginning of a new era. Honestly, I kind of hope that Call of Duty does die with this game. I don't think it will personally, because I think everybody's on the hype train. It's going to be like, oh, this game, you know, is getting the hype back. Call of Duty's back. And the other 2 games are already in development. We already fucking know they're in development. So by all means, I really want this game to be good. I want them to surprise me. I just don't think it's going to happen. Please let me know what your own ideas are in the comments section. I just have one question for you, and that is, after you play this game for a couple months, are you going to get bored? Do you think you're going to get bored? And if you do think you're going to get bored, I don't think you have to explain that. I think it's pretty clear why. You know, we've all seen this shit before. But if you don't think you're going to get bored, please tell me why. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, please don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, you want more of it. Also, drop a like and leave a comment to express your own opinion about the video. And tomorrow I will be back. I'll be back with a For Honor video. Probably going to be some 1v1 gameplay with Highlander, but you know, we'll see. Whatever floats my boat. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for watching.